Greetings. My understanding is that right now there is a bond pending for the Trinity County Water District. And I just last week finished reviewing an opinion by a former Attorney General, who's now the governor, by the way, concerning that specific water district. One of the things I identified prior to somebody trying to access my desktop and stealing what was able, I already know, to forestall acts of premeditated murder this past weekend, was how that specific opinion authorizes, I understand, a form of diversion and containment. Opinion is from 2002. If you are a part of the Water District Board at the beginning, or you are a part of the Water District Board now, you have absolutely no authority, regardless of what secret deals you thought you came up with at the time, to kidnap people and make them your own special private reservoir of water. That's what I understand you've been doing. And that's one of the reasons why, despite all other possibilities you could have, you've insisted on maintaining this ruse that somehow you're justified to actually kidnap people and exploit them. You're not authorized to do that to me, and you're not authorized to do that to anybody, even if it's for water conservation, which, by the way, you're not engaged in. Your policies around water use are absolutely abysmal. This is not about actually conserving water. This is not actually about some form of eminent domain where you feel that it's okay to violate the 14th and the 13th Amendment of the Federal Constitution, as well as numerous amendments, or rather, articles of the Bill of Rights of the Texas Constitution, including the preclusions against privileging any sect when it comes to administration of the public trust, or protections of people's rights to private property, or intimidation or coercion in the course of kidnapping somebody to deny them of what is a just cause claim for entitlement to compensation as a victim of violence. None of that was justified. All of it is a constitutional violation. All of the laws you've implemented in the last 3 years and refused to repudiate have been in violation of the Constitution. You do not have the authority to say, don't disclose. You do not have the authority to say, it's confidential. You're kidnapping people. You're stealing from people. You're enslaving people. You have lost any authority, including if you were directly involved at the onset of the election process connected to that particular water district. You do not get to put a new bond on it and re-up your claim to kidnap people, to enslave them, and then try to compel them to engage in egregious violations of conscience and the Constitution. Period. It behooves you, if you thought that you were given some special exception because you were grandfathered in, or you have a senior water rights claim, you do not have that authority. You also did not have the authority to co-conspire to cover up the implications of what it meant to kidnap me and steal from my actual work. That work was meant to be in the service of the people of Texas. It was not meant to aid and abet criminals that had infiltrated the government. It doesn't matter if you infiltrated the government 30 years ago.